Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today in this video, I'm going to be telling you what you need to do to prepare yourself for Genshin Impact 2.1 that's coming out in about a week. Hope you guys enjoy and let's get on with it. The first thing you're going to want to do is max out your Sakura tree. Right now in 2.0, the max level of the Sakura tree is level 20 and you get the level 7 Electro Gainer. So maybe in 2.1 the new area will have puzzles where you have to have the level 7 Electro Gainer to even progress. So I do advise you max out your Sakura tree before 2.1 so you can have the most benefits and have the most chance of completing every single puzzle. Also, if you have a little extra Electro Sigils, try to get as many as you can before 2.1. Because I actually have 85 extra Electro Sigils, which is actually 3 levels of the Sakura tree before the update even comes out. So try to farm out some Electro Sigils by opening chests, doing puzzles, exploring Inazuma, max out your Sakura tree, and get tons of extra Electro Sigils for the next update. The next thing you want to do is try to get as much more and XP books as possible. But only if you're planning on rolling on the banners. If you want to roll for Baal, Kujou, Sara, and Kokomi, then I advise you start grinding for them right now. Especially with the leyline overflow of it happening right now, you can get tons of more, tons of XP books if you need them. Just start farming them out and farm out a lot. You might also want to start farming out some talent books for Inazuma characters. Cause I don't personally look at the leaks, but for those who do look at the leaks and do know what scrolls they need, I advise you start getting those books right now and start stocking up on them. The next thing you want to do to make sure you're prepared for 2.1 is to finish up the all Conquest that is currently out in Genshin Impact. So far we have Chapter 2, Act 2 out. So if you finish up that, you'll be able to start off the new all Conquest as soon as 2.1 releases. So you want to get an early jump on the story in Genshin? Go ahead and do your all Conquest. It's gonna get crazy. For the trailers, even the current story we have right now is already crazy. It's gonna get even crazier. So trust me, you wanna already have this one done so you can start the next one. Now the next thing you wanna do before 2.1 is to grab a Transient Resin from your Realm Depot. Transient Resin actually gives you 60 original resin when you use it, and will automatically dissipate over a period of time. But make sure you get this like 1 or 2 days before the update, because as you can see, the expiration time will be calculated from the Monday after this item is obtained, and it will appear 7 days from then. Maybe you want to wait till like Sunday or something to grab this Transient Resin so you get the most time out of it. You also might want to actually save up your realm currency just in case they add even more finishings to Genshin Impact. Since now there's gonna be like a good amount of Inazuma characters, then they might start adding the companion blueprints so you can get special interactions and gifts from your Inazuma characters. So I do advise saving some up. My next preparation is that you should finish up any events that you haven't finished yet. As you can see, Leyline Overflow is going on currently, Phantom Flow is going on currently, and Theater Mechanicus is about to leave in 11 hours at the time of the recording. These events do give you rewards like more XP books and Palma Gems, so I advise you do them. And maybe you only care about the Palma Gems, go ahead and get the Palma Gems if you haven't already. Next, I do advise that you get a good set of Emblem of Severed Fate. If you're waiting for Baal, aka the Raiden Shogun, this set will be absolutely crazy on her. I'll do an overview of her when she comes out, but for those who don't know, her weapon is a spear, but her ultimate is kind of like Child's R2, but it changes to a spear into a sword, and her sword damage counts as burst damage. So getting this to have more energy recharge, and then increase the damage of your burst based on the energy recharge, is about to be crazy. This is probably going to be the best slot set for the Raiden Shogun. So if you want to roll for it, you better get a good piece of this set. You better be farming. The next preparation is to make 5 condensed resins right before 2.1. Make sure you have 5 condensed resin and 1 transient resin in your inventory before the update starts. So then when your resin refreshes, you have 120 resin, 5 condensed resin, and 1 transient resin, all for you to use right then and there. You want to keep original resin because there are going to be 3 new bosses coming to Genshin Impact. There's going to be a water hypostasis. There's going to be like an electro ocean type of hybrid person, and Signora. So you want to keep original resin for those bosses. And it's also safe to assume that Kokomi will use the materials from the water hypostasis, and Kujou, Sara, and Baal will use the resources from the electro ocean enemy. So it's very important to save up on some resin. And then also if you're waiting for Kokomi, of course save up on these gemstones for her. And also for Baal and Kujou, Sara, you want to save up on these electro crystals. Next up, make sure you start farming some of these Inazuma resources. like the Oni Kabutos, the Sakura Blooms, Crystal Mirrors, Dendro Blooms, Naku Weeds, and Cigano, and whatever this is. Because these items are probably going to be used for leveling up the talents and the characters, so make sure you have stockpiled some of these up. And last but definitely not least, make sure you try to get all the blueprints of all the new Inazuma weapons that are forgeable. Cause you never know, some of these weapons might actually just be cracked on some of the new characters. But don't build them yet, wait till the characters come out, and then let the math experts of YouTube, cause I'm not doing math, let the math experts of YouTube calculate what the best weapon is, and maybe one of these weapons could be actually godly. And of course, right before the update comes out, make sure you do all your commissions, send your characters out on expeditions, just do all your normal stuff before 2.1 comes out. Well guys, that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you now know what to do to prepare for 2.1. Make sure you got some resources, save up some resins, grind some more, grind some XP books, do the all conquest, do everything. I know some people like to play this game slowly, but if you're like anything like me, you do like just playing the game. Because honestly, I don't even try to go fast, I just play the game and then I'm already like through a lot of the content. I just love this game so much. So yeah, that's all for the video guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye bye.